Darius Vane. Episode 11. The Keeper Who Never Existed. 5 days remained. Black doors continued appearing across the city. People stepped through them and vanished. Not kidnapped, not killed. They simply became part of the library. Some wandered the endless aisles, convinced they had worked there their entire lives. Others opened books, only to discover they were reading their own futures. Darius had no time left. "The editor isn't destroying reality," the little girl said. "He's cleaning it." Darius stopped. "What does that mean?" She looked at him with tired eyes. "If you spill ink on a page, you erase the mistake." Before Darius could ask another question, the entire library lurched. A loud crack echoed from somewhere deep below. The first shelf split down the middle. The old keeper rushed forward. "No!" She reached into the crack. Instead of wood, she touched sky. Real sky. Blue. Clouds. Birds. The library was tearing open. Then, every book in the library slammed shut. A voice echoed from nowhere. "Keeper!" Darius slowly turned. The editor stood alone in the aisle. Closer than ever. His face was still impossible to remember. His voice was calm. "You've been asking the wrong question." Darius stepped forward. "Then answer the right one." The editor nodded. "Gladly." He raised one hand. The library disappeared. Not physically. Mentally. Darius blinked and found himself standing in an ordinary apartment. Family photos lined the walls. A television quietly played in the background. A woman laughed from the kitchen. A little boy ran past him holding a toy airplane. "Dad!" The child hugged Darius's leg. Darius froze. "Dad." The woman smiled. "Darius, are you coming to dinner?" His breathing became uneven. "Aye." He looked at the photographs. Every one of them showed him. Birthdays, vacations, Christmas mornings. A normal life. No library, no keepers, no gentleman in white. Nothing. Just him. The editor's voice echoed through the apartment. "Do you recognize it?" Darius whispered. "No. You don't. Because I erased it." The apartment vanished. The library returned. Darius stumbled backward. "What was that?" The editor took one slow step closer. "Your real life." Silence. The old keeper's face drained of all color. The little girl looked down. The borrower closed his eyes. None of them argued. Darius looked around. "Say something." No one did. The editor finally spoke. "You believe you were born in the library. You weren't. You were born in the world. You were a husband, a father, a teacher." The words hit like a hammer. "The library chose you. It erased your life. So someone could protect its own." Darius couldn't breathe. "No, it lied to you." He slowly turned toward the old keeper. Tears streamed down her face. I'm sorry." His voice cracked. "You knew." She nodded once. "We were told. You had to forget." The silence was unbearable. Everything Darius believed, every memory, every purpose, collapsed. The editor looked almost sympathetic. "You've spent your entire life protecting the library." He tilted his head. "But tell me, Keeper, if saving the library meant your wife and son could never exist again, would you still save it?" Darius couldn't answer, because somewhere deep inside, he remembered a laugh, a little boy, a toy airplane, and for the first time in his life, the Keeper cried, "To be continued."